Hi everybody, I know I said I would hold off on filming this video until next week, but I'm going to do it now. Some relationship advice. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you were hating on women in your first video. I was hating on men and women alike, okay? So before we're going to go there, we're going to get that out of the way. My little pillow fell down, so yeah. Continuing on with the advice. Now, I can't even finish filming before somebody starts messaging me or calling me having women problems. I don't know what it is about this time of year, but oh my god, it's like everybody and their mama has women issues. Seriously. I don't get it. Somebody, please explain this to me. Like, I get it's summertime, everybody wants to be fun and free and do what they want and whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. You know, it's tough. It's really tough being the friend who gets phone calls of what do I do here, what do I do there. If you have to ask yourself what do you do in this situation, end it. I'm telling you right now, end it. Flat out, end it. No more. No more games. No more nothing. End it. Now, I know I mentioned people with patterns and stuff like that. Do you see a pattern? Or if you guys are constantly breaking up, making up, getting back together, you're being used and you're being played. So let's end the game and declare a winner and a loser and just call it over. My favorite thing is if you're talking to somebody, now this has happened to me, and they're like, oh, we've been talking for a month and a half, I want to come over and hang out. Or not even a month and a half, like 2 weeks, a week and a half. Alright, sure, you're more than welcome to come over and hang out. You know, I got a couch here. You know, it's where I film on. I'm kind of sitting in the middle of it right now. I'm kind of between two seats, so it's kind of funky. By all means, come over and hang out. We'll hang out, we'll watch a movie. But don't show up and be drunk. Don't show up and be high. Because those are two things I don't do. I don't really drink, and I don't smoke weed. My favorite thing is when they do that crap, and they show up, and they're like, oh, I'm going to use your bathroom or whatever. And then they come out, they're like, oh, I used your mouthwash. I didn't realize that my breath stank because I haven't brushed my teeth in 2 days. Oh, just get out. The door's over there. Get out. Or the other thing is they like come over, they're like all messed up on something. And they want to talk about the high school days. How they were a big somebody in high school. What are you now? You're broke? You smoke weed? You drink like a fish? Huh. Boy, it sounds to me like you're a loser. Or a nothing and a nobody. Yeah, my favorite thing is when people play that game of I was somebody in high school. Or they're still doing the same crap they were doing in high school. You know. It's time to grow up and move on. You know, it's all for having hobbies and doing whatever with your life, but don't still live in your high school days. Time to grow up. Or my favorite ones with people who have responsibilities and they don't grow up like they got kids, they got car payments, they got rent to pay, and they're still like, let's go out and go clubbing, yeah. No. It's time to grow up, people. And, you know, I'm 25. I'll be 26 in a few months, and I have to laugh because, like, some people were like telling me, oh, I pictured myself married with kids at 25 and they're already 30. Like, really? Okay. I mean, a lot of people picture that in high school. I was one of those people. And then they're like, well, you know, I don't know why I'm still not married. Maybe it's the quality of people you're dating. You know, I realized that. I was like, you know what? No more games. I just can't be, like, dating these little kids anymore. And I call them little kids because in comparison to the guys I choose to date now, they are like kids. And that's that. Maybe it's time to grow up, guys. And maybe it's time to start looking for a better quality person, not one you meet in a crack house or one. I put that in quotes because of those nasty looking buildings and stuff everybody calls a crack house, even though there's really no crack involved. You know, maybe it's time to grow up. Start looking for real people. And I know some people out there give me a bad rap because of how I dress or how I talk or how I act. But a lot of times it's a parody of me. It's not really the me you're seeing. A lot of people don't take the time to get to know me. I'm actually highly intelligent, more so than most people give me credit for. I got paid to people watch for years, so what does that tell you? You know? And I'm sorry, I have a cold, so I'm going to sound like a little bit of a cokehead right now. because I haven't taken my next round of medication yet. And I also think it's partially allergies because seasons are changing and whatnot. Seasons change, relationships change, I've noticed. I have to laugh when people are like, oh, what do? I think she's cheating on me because she goes through my Facebook and starts demanding that I remove people. And then she blocked me because Facebook starts drama. If you guys are going to be looking at your Facebook like it's the all end all of a relationship, there's a problem there. Okay, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube. You know, I never would let a social media site control a relationship. Hell, I even have a blog. I don't mention my relationships in there. I keep them off this channel. I keep them off Facebook. Because it's my business. It's not the whole world business. You know, I'm not seeing anybody right now, but doesn't mean I'm not talking to people. You know, I have somebody I'm talking to right now who's very, very nice and a very sweet guy, and I'd like to see where it would go someday. So, that's that. That's all I'm going to say. That's all that needs to be said on the subject. I'm going to be posting all over Facebook, I dedicate this song to you because I love you. Are you crazy? Really? You're freaking 15. You're freaking 19. Guess what the key word in that is? You're a teenager. That shit ain't gonna matter in 5 years, 10 years. Don't be posting that crap. Grow a pair. You know, my favorite thing is these guys that are like 19 years old that are high school dropouts that have no job, that use people to pay for this stuff and everything else. That's a relationship, buddy. I got news for you. You may claim you have a girlfriend, but a lot of people assume you're homosexual because you're fooling around with an older man. And by fooling around, I mean you're hanging out, you're like, yo, that's my boy, yo, that's my boy, he gets my Jordans. Please. You know what you are? A user. And you know what you do to users? You dump their ass in rehab. So people are like, oh, you need rehab for relationships, blah, blah, blah. If you need rehab for a relationship, there's a deeper rooted issue there. I laugh at these kids. By all means, I laugh at them. You know, I love these kids that are like, oh yeah, my boy's got me on this, but yet I'm posting all about my girlfriend that I love her, da 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 da, and this song's for you. Please. Your girlfriend's 16, you're 19. I got news for you, that's illegal. I mean, you should be lucky you ain't locked up for that, man. I worked at a juvenile training center, and the kids that got locked up were doing a hell of a lot less. For even touching the girl. And by touching, I mean a form of sexual contact. As far as maybe they had their hands on her chest, maybe they had their hands on her ass, maybe they had their tongue down her throat. They're locked up for it. That makes you a pedophile, dude. I got news for you. 60 may be the age of consent, but it's the age of consent with another minor. Not a 19-year-old kid. Alright, we're going to leave that alone because that's a lot of Facebook drama. Ooh, Facebook drama. You know, I hate Facebook. I really do. It causes a lot of problems. Like when these guys that have girlfriends that are in their 20s and 30s that are messaging me like, oh, I love watching your videos because your boobs are big. And these are my friends. People I thought were my friends are saying that to me. And you know what I say to them? You have a girlfriend, right? They're like, yeah. I'm like, don't bother with me. Leave me alone. I want no part of that. Because that causes problems right there, right across the bottom. That's a big problem causer. Uh-huh. And then I get unfriended. Oh, well. Don't care. Move on. On to the next one. Bye-bye. You know, you gotta expect better from people. If you don't get it, bye-bye. You know, people annoy me. By all means, they annoy me. And you gotta love people when they're like, oh, they don't tell you they have a girlfriend and they stop messaging you saying they want to hang out with you and they want to hook up with you. No. If you want to cheat on somebody, end the relationship and move on and go and do it. Because you know what? There's something that ain't working for you. That's all you gotta say. That's all you gotta do. You move on. And I'm 100% real, 100% honest in my relationships. Like, nobody's ever thought that I've been 100% faithful. If I've said that there's something wrong here, I always break it off. And I always say, you know what? You're not doing it for me, but somebody else might. And somebody else is going to do it for you. So be it. Leave me alone. Leave me out of this crap, man. I want no part of that. You know, and according to today's standards, because of Facebook and whatnot, I'm not 100% faithful. I'm not. Because I talked to another guy on Facebook. Scandalous. Please. Move on with your life. If you're gonna let something like a Facebook dictate your relationship, you got issues. You have issues. Shh. Best advice I can give anybody right now. I'm gonna end my video here. Don't let Facebook run and control your life. Don't let Twitter control your life. Don't let any social media sites control your life. And you know what? If you guys want more, leave it in the comments down below, and I'll answer your questions, but better be ready for the honesty. Because you know what? I'm going to tell you how it is. So, with that being said, I'll talk to you guys next week. Have a good night. Bye.